We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. The Department of Justice says it would consider Negros Oriental Representative Arnolfo Teves Jr.'s overseas trip as flight if he refuses to return to the Philippines. Justice Secretary Crispin Remulla said they will follow the legal adage that flight is an indication of guilt. Remulla said that while the direction of the investigation has so far pointed to Teves, they will still look into other evidence and angles. Teves was implicated in the killing of Negros Oriental Governor Roel Degamo, an accusation that the lawmaker has denied. He left for a personal trip to the United States from February 28 to March 9, but later asked for an extension. Teves' legal counsel, Attorney Ferdinand Topacio, said the lawmaker cited concerns about his and his family's safety. In news from the provinces, to raise awareness that their products are safe to eat amid the threat of African swine fever or ASF, lechon and chicharon vendors in Carcar City, Cebu, held a food trip on Thursday. Mayor Mario Patrick Barcenas feasted with other local officials to prove that eating pork is safe. He said ASF is not a zoonotic disease that can affect humans. Meantime, he said they will abide by the order of Governor Gwendolyn Garcia not to cull pigs within the 500-meter radius of Carcar, citing its negative impact on the livelihood of hog raisers. Earlier, the ASF virus was detected in 3 of Carcar's 15 barangays. City Legal Officer Eddie Barita clarified that not the entire area of the 3 barangays had pigs tested positive for the virus. In a separate statement, City Veterinarian Dr. Mary Ann Gabuna said that no mass casualty of pigs occurred after March 1, the day that alleged ASF was detected in the city. The Department of Social Welfare and Development will provide financial assistance to the identified vendors who were affected by the fire that razed Baguio City Market on March 11. The DSWD said some 1,700 vendors will receive financial assistance worth 10,000 pesos each through the Assistance to Individuals in Crisis Situation. The amount is meant to restart or pump prime their businesses which were destroyed by the fire. The fire destroyed Block 3 and damaged half of Block 4 of the market and left around 24 million pesos in damage. At least 2,200 people, including 1,700 vendors with stalls and 500 vendors in the surrounding area, lost their livelihood. On March 12, the DSWD provided some 1.5 million pesos worth of relief assistance to those affected by the fire. The Energy Regulatory Commission assures the public it is promoting competition and ensure a fair market in the energy sector to protect consumers from sudden movements in electricity prices. ERC Chair Mona Lisa Di Malanta said while the Department of Energy is improving the country's power supply, the ERC is also closely monitoring market developments that may increase power rates. Di Malanta said the country still benefits from the output of the Malampaya natural gas field, an indigenous source whose service contract will expire in 2024. She said once the DOE taps into liquefied natural gas from abroad, consumers will be exposed to volatile global price. Meantime, Di Malanta encouraged Filipinos to conserve and use electricity wisely. Earlier, former Energy Secretary Jericho Petilla proposed that the government builds its own 500-megawatt power plant to be used only when there is a thinning of supply from private power facilities. And that's the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the social media pages of the Presidential Communications Office or PCO. Stay tuned for more news updates. I'm Marita Muaje. We tell stories that inspire change.